So you're vegan. Where do you get your protein from? Like, surely you get tired and fall asleep and fall over. And you're a runner, so how do you cope with being a vegan runner? It's got to be impossible. You can't run 100 miles or 100k. That just doesn't happen. That's impossible. Um, well, it would be according to most people that aren't vegan or aren't eating lots of fruit and veggies. But in actual fact, what happens is the more fruit and veggies you eat, the healthier you feel and the faster you can run. And this is what I've experienced anyway, is that the more fruit and vegetables I eat, the fitter I feel, the further I can run, the lighter I feel on my feet, and the fitter I become. And the protein thing is very interesting. It's a bit like saying, um, where do you get your energy from for a car? Look, your energy for your car comes in the form of petrol, which goes into your car from a petrol garage, and food is really full of protein. Every food has got protein, and in the same way that every petrol garage has got the right fuel. It's got everything that you need. You'll find there's protein in all non-animal products and all different fruit and vegetables, and it's very difficult to not get protein. The interesting thing about that question is that there's never been an instance, there's never been any time in human history when someone has died from not having enough protein. There's not even a name for any medical condition where you don't get enough protein, because protein's in everything. Protein's in, well, every food product, and it's not in every object, but it's certainly in every food product, and certainly in every natural piece of food we eat. And you'll find that if you're eating a vegan, plant-based diet, then there's enough protein in that diet for you to be very healthy. Um, so that's just the first question I want to answer, and it's one of the questions that comes up over and over again. And I'm sure if you're a vegetarian or vegan watching this, it's the bane of your life, and it's that same question you have to answer every time the subject comes up and you speak to someone that hasn't got as much knowledge as you on nutrition or veganism and vegetarianism. Um, what I would say is, if you can use that as an opportunity to educate people, if you can also use it as an opportunity to educate yourself, just to go and find some more knowledge, go and read some more books, go and listen to some other people that are just a bit further down the line of being a vegan or being a vegetarian, or have more information on nutrition than you do. That's probably a very sort of good impetus for you as someone interested in nutrition, to go and find more information, to educate yourself, and to learn more about the diet and the lifestyle. Really, it's less of a diet and more of a lifestyle, but the lifestyle that you're following. So where do you get your protein? I get my protein from plant products, from fruit, from vegetables, and from all of my diet. I get protein from various different sources. And in terms of what protein is amino acids, and this is probably not something you want in your body. If you remember going to school and you were in chemistry class, particularly if you're in the UK, as I was back in chemistry, if you spill acid on your body, this is not something you want. You wouldn't drink that acid. You certainly wouldn't sort of pour it on your classmate. So acid is something which is to be scared of, which is harmful to the human body. So acid is not something you want to have in high doses in your own digestive tract and in your body. So protein is amino acid, and I want to keep my amino acid and certainly my acid levels in my body to a minimum if possible. And I don't want to be taking into my body the sort of chemicals that will be harmful to me. So I hope that gives you a few things to talk about and a few things to discuss with people when they say, where do you get your protein? And I hope that this has sort of pointed you in the direction of talking about a few different things. When someone says, where do you get your protein, you can sort of bounce back those questions like, do you know what protein is? And where do you get your protein is a good question to bounce back as well. Okay, thanks.